Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I want to talk about being yourself. I believe it was the lead singer of The Doors, Jim Morrison, who said the most courageous thing that you could do in a world that is constantly trying to change you is to simply just be yourself. However, it's my personal belief that anybody could just be themselves. Although, in itself, it is a challenge because we do live in a world that is constantly trying to change you and pressure you into being like them. So, being set apart, being yourself, even if being different makes you kind of the odd man out, does require courage. But being yourself, at least for me, isn't the end goal. It's becoming the best version of yourself. See, that's my goal right now at this stage in the game. I want to become the best version of myself. But you have to start with soul searching and being honest with yourself of who you truly are. See, that's being real. And I think I touched on this in a previous video. You know, I feel like people misconstrue what being real is. Like, oh, always flying off at the handle if someone offends you, or always flapping off at the jaw makes you real. You can't fight every battle. You will exhaust yourself. You have to pick and choose your battles wisely, number one. But to me, how I would define real is an individual realizing what they like, what they're into, establishing their own belief system, or subscribing to something that best fits you, and then courageously, unapologetically projecting that, walking it out. That's being real. You can be real and exercise self control. You can be yourself and exercise self control. You know, let's say you have an altercation with somebody and they offend you. You can acknowledge, all right, this person's tripping and that just pissed me off. But you can find restraint and walk away. You can navigate through these negative people and still be real. You don't have to react to every situation because there's a lot of people that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to take you out of your peace. You know what I'm saying? They want you to react. They feed off of that. And I say, let's starve those motherfuckers out for real. Starve people like that out. You got to be careful who you give your energy to. And again, those who watch my videos know that I practice semen retention, Nofap, and I've said it before, I'll say it again. Semen retention is like the best way to find yourself. It helps the body to auto-correct itself. Your true self will start to rise up. I mean, think about it. Your semen that your body produces, pulls from itself to shoot into a woman. And then what happens? You create a part of yourself. 9 months later, a baby comes out and a part of you comes out. So when you're retaining your semen, your life force, your essence, like on a day-to-day basis, we're constantly bombarded with other people's opinions, other people's views, whether it's the news or just, small talk with coworkers or whatever. And what semen retention does is it helps kind of like shield your true self from being overly influenced to where you don't lose yourself, because it's easy to. I mean, especially in today's day and age. That's why I also would advocate at least set aside a half hour each day to where you're just alone, to where you can meditate or pray to the Most High, or simply just soul search. Look within yourself so you don't lose yourself. But back to being yourself and then becoming the best version of yourself. Semen retention, again, is like the cheat code to everything in life. I believe that. I've practiced it. I can say without a doubt that the benefits of Nofap semen retention are real. It's not placebo. It's real. I've experienced it for myself. I've played both sides of the fence. And so, how do you become the best version of yourself? I would say first, again, semen retention. Break that PMO cycle. Stop bombarding your thoughts and using your energy to fantasize about women, and definitely stop releasing your life force. I mean, you're literally killing yourself slowly. And then second, self-care. Take care of yourself. I'm going to do a video on self-care sometime in the future and go over like step-by-step things that you could do, and you could come up, because it's self-care. Self-care for me might be different than what self-care is for you, but I think there's a generalization of it. A couple examples, like I say in this video, would be hygiene. Practice good hygiene, retain your semen, exercise, work out, and be mindful of what you're allowing in your eye gate, your ear gate, and what you're speaking. Self-care. Again, time alone helps. Me, I've always leaned more on the introverted side. I have my extroverted moments, so to speak. I have my moments where, even in a group setting, I have empathy. So I think it's more so about the energy that I feel in the room. However, I've always leaned more towards introverted. And so I've always appreciated and valued my alone time. There are some people that just can't be alone. But I would encourage you, even if you are an extrovert and you find it very hard to be alone, to step outside of your comfort zone. The Stoics, they advocate intentionally putting yourself into uncomfortable situations. I think it was Socrates. I think he was the one that slept on an uncomfortable bed intentionally, and then there was another one who would, he would go and bathe in like Arctic temperature water. Most people would get hypothermia or wouldn't even attempt it for fear of getting hypothermia, and he would like bathe in it just to make himself uncomfortable. Practical ways that you can make yourself uncomfortable is taking a cold shower. You know what I mean? Moderation. Moderation's a virtue, and cutting down, fasting. These are things that are self-care, practical ways to take care of yourself, and to where you can build yourself up and learn more about yourself so that you can be you unapologetically, but the best you that you could be. So you can let your light shine. So I just want to encourage you guys to be you. Do not be ashamed of who you are. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. God made you unique. There's nobody else like you. There's nobody else exactly like you. There's only one of you. Be you. Don't try to copy others. Be you unapologetically. If you're introverted, own it. Own the fact that you're introverted and make it work to your advantage. If you're extroverted, own it. Make it work to your advantage. Find what strengths you have and play them. Play your strengths. And as you're playing your strengths and it's working for you, if you're moving up in the ranks, then courageously look at your weaknesses. Become well-rounded. Don't completely avoid your weaknesses. Work on your weaknesses. I say these things because this is what I'm doing personally in my life at this stage in the game. You know, and on the semen retention journey, I've really been like, my main goal isn't to attract women. My main goal is to become the best version of myself, to get my financial house in order, to be on my purpose, and to leave a legacy. You know what I mean? To leave a legacy. So I hope that this video has motivated you in some way. If it has, smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to this channel. Share it with your friends. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let's break bread. Iron sharpens iron, guys. Stay strong out there. Peace.